The environment didn't seem like they were running together.
No. It's just a power thing, that they have something over you and can treat you. That's how most of them. Not all of them, but they reckon for it.
Would you say they treated you like you were...
Piece of shit from the street. Yeah. Oh, it's drugs, mental health. Well, they don't really know that, but drugs, yeah. I mean, the whole thing makes me laugh because when I was little, I didn't say I want to be an addict when I grow up. I come from a wealthy family.
Nobody wants to be.
Exactly. So you know what? It's so much mental health problems right now, that are being acknowledged finally. There's so much addiction that, don't tell me that those people don't know one person in their family or, so this is a sad situation.
So would you say that you put hands into drugs or crack to kind of cope with your...
Yeah, that's how it started.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, because I thought I was going... Because when I know probably since I was about 15 is when things started, and I thought, am I nuts or what? So I just kept going, and nobody talked about it.
And then when you finally came under the light from the criminal justice, they treat you like you're a,
exactly.
You're a different being.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you know if there was somebody else in the cell or police cell that were there for a different charge?
No, I don't know. And you can't see each other, so you can hear somebody was in there yelling. I don't know if they're drunk or whatever, but yeah.
And how was food? What time of...
There's no food. No. No, nothing.
Water?
No, no. And it's freezing.
Was it winter time?
No, but it's cold. They keep it really cold in there, and you don't have a blanket. You don't have a pillow. It's metal.
Which month was it?
Summertime.
Summertime, but it was freezing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That's another thing to get them, I guess they get off on this stuff. I don't know what the deal is there. But
was there AC there?
Air conditioner?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. That's what
they put it on?
Yeah, I'm sure that's why they keep it there, why it was so cold in there. I had my shirt, and I'm trying to cuddle in there to... and then, there was a couple in there, not together, but they were fighting the whole freaking time. And they were drunk or whatever, and I finally started snapping and saying, would you shut up? And then, please, nobody came to shut them up. They just, because the cells are wherever here, and they're out, and they shut the doors. They're not hearing anything we're saying back there.
So they don't know if you're sick, they don't know if you need to
I'm sure they have camera, but they're not,
They would rather put the problem away then.
Exactly, and that's why you've heard of things happening, like people being sick or dying or whatever happens because nobody's paying attention.
Do you think the police's main role is to get people off the street rather than kind of help them through?
Most definitely.
Most definitely, or most of it?
Most definitely.
Most definitely, yeah.
They just want to have it all put away, hush, hush. Let's just throw them off. It's not about getting help. It's not about... I never heard that.
Or it's not about finding justice even too.
No. You are this from the street, you do drugs, that's the end of there. They don't want to... I had to fight for them to hear me. I said, in the police car, but I am someone, and they don't want to hear that, really. It's not their problem, and it's not... I mean, I can, they're not all like that, but because of where I live and where I work and this is every day I hear stuff like this, They really don't care. When I worked at All Saints, they came for women working on the streets. I worked with them. But there was a question and answer thing, and they brought a police officer who supposedly was in the neighborhood who cared. He was on his phone texting. He didn't listen to anything, didn't answer any questions. Yeah. Yep, and that's who was supposed to be helping.
What was his rank?
I don't know.
Why do you think, if he wasn't going to come and listen, why do you think he came to...
Because he was told he had to come, probably. And, yeah.
Would you say that then he can do the tick box thing? Yes, I did it.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably his extra $64 an hour. That's what they make for their.
Oh, I'm in the wrong field then.
Yeah.
All right. So, did you go to bail court in person or by phone or video?
No, in person. I went. Yeah.
Which court?
Pardon?
Which court?
Old City Hall.
Okay. And how many bail court appearances did you have to make?
How many what?
Bail court experiences did you have to make?
No, one. No.
One time. So did you get access to your legal aid?
Yes, I did. And this is rude. Yeah.
Do you want me to help? Hi, can I help you?
Pardon?
Can I help you?
No.
No? Are you just here? Oh, sorry.
I usually sit here all the time.
Oh, okay.
I'm not listening to anybody.
I was just wondering. Yeah.
No, my love. No. I usually sit here because I don't take up no space, so
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not listening to you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Legal aid. Yeah, I got legal aid, and I got the best lawyer ever. Yeah, he was the greatest.
Lawyer is 10 years ago?
No, because I was February. This is here, Adam Bernstein. He even went on my behalf to the judge and said, "Listen, you know, she doesn't belong. She doesn't fit in with these people. She's a whole other breed. You know, she's smart. She's a good person."
So who fits into that? Who fits into this breed?
Everybody, if they want to.
Interesting.
I mean, it depends on, I'm going to say, and that in no way means I'm saying anything bad about anybody, but it depends on what you want to do. Everything's a choice. Well, it's not a choice, but it's, I'm an addict, but I'm also a good mother. My children love me to death. I was a good mother with them growing up. I never put that in front of them. Maybe I'm luckier than others, but I just, crack and cocaine are mental, or drugs, right? They don't affect your, or it's not like doing heroin or something. I know we don't need to talk about all this, but I'm not a different breed. I'm just.
I'm just wondering from the lawyer's perspective.
Yeah, why he thought that, I don't know. He just.
Or no, I'm just trying to understand like the differentiation. Like I don't get like who is the breed? You know, like are we different or are we the same? Like where do we draw the line?
Yeah, are we different? I don't know. Maybe.
So I'm not hard to find.
We're different, but we're not. Okay. No one's better. I'm going to put it that way.
But do you think then he was arguing that to get you out?
But he truly believed that because I see him and he gives me a hug and a kiss and and he told me at the time I wanted somebody for 9 years here, and that was and that he had him for a client too, and he's like, "What are you doing with him? Like, get away from him. You don't belong." And even though I'm an addict, I wasn't like doing criminal. Well, it sounds like I did, but that one time, I mean, I wasn't some big criminal. And so he knew that, and he saw that, and that's what he was trying. I mean, there are people, and my boyfriend would he'd be arrested, and he's telling them, "Fuck off," and all this and stuff. So you're going to get treated how what you're doing, and that's.
So I guess that brings more animosity.
Exactly. Okay. You just you're not gonna. They're officers. They can do whatever the hell they want, and that's a sad situation. But as carding and all the rest of it, my boyfriend was blocked too, so we got pulled over constantly. But anyway, you have to play this little yes sir, no sir.
The power game.
Yeah, because then they'll say okay.
So did you find yourself playing the power game with the lawyer, with the judge, with the crown, and the police?
No, definitely not with my lawyer. No, because the police, they just pissed me off, and so because I won't have anyone thinking I'm somebody that I'm not,
Yeah.
and I'll stand, and not just with them, with anybody. I'm gonna stand up for myself. Okay, you can call me a crack addict, but you will not call, that my lawyer, no. The judge, well, I never even had to really see a judge because
The lawyer was doing the
I was
job?
doing it. Yeah.
Okay, and when did you get a chance to speak to legal aid?